welcome back to another video. Just recently, in the last couple of weeks, Collector World has introduced their KW Sabers to our website. We've got the base model Baselit RGB hilt here from Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi model. So this one here is something I just wanted to unbox this time around to show you our entry-level Baselit model. And then in about a week from now, we'll do the SN Pixel model, which is the top of the range layout and design. Profi board, that's a little bit higher, but there's a few features and extras that the Profi board offers to the real die-hard, Star Wars collectors who want every little bit of detail and software. So this is the Baselit one, still in a beautiful, very heavy duty, very good quality box. And these come in a brown shipper box as well. So protected very, very well. So we're just going to pop this one open, if it wants to open. There we go. So there's the Jedi font on the box. Now in the box we have a rechargeable battery charger, external charger. I've got to check with the Baselit models if we can go directly into it with a micro USB to charge it, or if the battery does need to be removed and placed in here. I don't know yet because it's the first one I've opened of the Baselit model, but there's your charger. Instructions on there's only one button on the hilt, what the button does, and I'll go through it anyway and we'll see what they are. The settings on the RGB are limited compared to what you can change and the effects you can get on the SN Pixel. Just to explain, RGB is like a torch. The light is coming out of the hilt directly up the blade and lighting up the blade. So the blade is hollow and it lights the tube up. On the SN Pixel, you plug it in and there's a connection to it, and the pixels run straight up the middle of the blade on both sides. That gives you your flame effect, your rainbow effect, your different boot ups. That's how much more an SN Pixel can offer compared to a Baselit RGB. Baselit RGB, if you're going to a Comic-Con, you want to light up your lightsaber, it's got all the sounds, it's got all the movement, and you want to battle with it and you want to fight with it, these are the ones we would recommend. If you want all those beautiful special effects and changes, blah, 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 you're going to have to go SN Pixel. So that's just a quick rundown on the differences. Here you got an Allen key and your screws to hold the blade into the hilt. Now here we have your blade. Okay, now again, difference here, it is hollow. On the inside, the light from the hilt shines in there, lights it all up. So you will lose that little bit of brightness towards the top on a Baselit, where on the SN Pixel, you're gonna have a real bright color all the way through, and a lot brighter than this. But I mean, this is a good entry level because the hilts do not change. The quality of the hilts, well, handles, we call them hilts, exactly the same. So there's that. Now you can come in and have a close look at this absolutely amazing quality replica Return of the Jedi Luke hilt. Now, when I say replica, everything about it is an exact replica. This weighs a fair bit. This is quality. It's all brass and steel, chrome finish. Now, the original one in the movies, we all know it's the rectangular little box with the buttons and buttons on the side. This is what we call the V1 version. It's a lot more comfortable to hold without having that box there. So I like the V1 version having just a little button, but everything else is exactly the same except the button. So there you go. Okay, now with these, unscrews here, just to show you what we have here. All right, that one there is just for your connection, so that's not where the battery is. Just doing a bit of investigating here because this is different to the SN Pixel version. Okay, here we go. So on this one, your battery does need to be removed and charged on that external charger. So on the Baselit RGB, when it's flat, you remove your battery and you charge it on the external and then you plug it straight back into the base. That way, so I think that'll be it. This won't go on properly if you got it the wrong way. So it's just got to plug into those 2 plugs, get it back on the right way. When the battery's charged, you can put it back on like that. Then what you do, you heard that noise, hold down the button a little bit, blue light comes on, there's your saber. So what? There's your noise, there's your effect that's currently on there. There's a bright light shining here, yeah, if you can see that. Hold the button down, turns off. But I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, you can display your hilt like that. Okay, the SM Pixel versions, I believe, have a clear stand that comes with it for free when you get your blade. These RGB models don't. But you can buy on eBay or off us if you want. We can organize some for you. Little display stands for your hilt, which can be showed off and displayed like that. Then putting this on, pop that off, peel off the plastic that's on here. Okay, like peeling a banana, there we go, done. Let's chuck that over there. Blade goes in. Okay, you can see it won't go any further. Then we quickly grab these screws. I'll see how quick I can do this just to show you how it all works. So you've got the screws, got the Allen key. And you don't want to over tighten it, you don't want to crack the blade. You just want to tighten it just enough. And there goes my first failure. Here we go, let's try again. Chubby little fingers, that's a problem. Here we go. Okay, you can feel when you've tightened it just enough. You don't want to overdo it. Okay. Feel free to skip through this part if you want to, but I figured I might as well just show you. There we go. Just tight enough. Okay. So there's 4 along this section, and I think there's one just a little bit further up above these ones, just to give it the extra strength it needs. It's nice and tight. One more. Oh no, 1, 2. Okay, 3 on the bottom and 1 just above. So you got a spare screw just in case. So that's good that they give you a spare screw. And the other thing is you don't want to over tighten it, because if it slips, it ruins the thread or the end of that screw, and then you're going to struggle to ever get it off. So this one here goes down a bit. All right, there we go. So now we can turn it on and show you the effect on there. So that's still giving the flame effect. So you still get that flame setting and that flame effect. So it's another setting. So if you hold them down, 2 buttons. So the button's got a light. The blue light, you hold it down for a second, it'll flash once. That's your volume. Sorry. So just looking at the light. 1, high volume, that's what I've just set it to. You got low, medium and high, or off. Then if you hold the button, that's a setting of Anakin. So we just heard the word Anakin. When you turn it on, the sound effects are Anakin, okay? So I believe you can also, okay, I just flicked it. You can flick these on, yeah. Flick it, goes on, flick it, turns off, okay? So then if we go again, again, change the settings to another Sith Lord there. So if I hold it 3 times, I just want to get the... I just want to try and get the settings for the different startup. Okay. So that was the startup change. It was the button 3 times, three flashes, and it changed. You can hear the music. So there's also settings for the background music. Okay. That one there's another setting. So if I was to hold it again, changes again. Okay, color change. Hold it down, flick it, color change. So I won't go through all of them. There's a lot of different settings, but that's what you get with an RGB. So here's your baselit quality saber that's playing music and I don't know how to switch it off. Have a listen to that. Okay, it's off now. But yeah, there you go. Now, what you are going to notice a huge difference when I do my next video. Well, actually, I can show you right now. Just bear with me. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm going to turn this on, right? There's your green. Or, there you go, there's your blue. That's an RGB lightsaber. Perfect for cosplay. I mean, the hilt does not change in terms of quality, but there you go. This is an SN pixel. The next version up that you'll find on our website, that costs a little bit more. You can see the differences in these, right? This one here is a lot brighter. I hope you can see it on the camera. It's a lot brighter than this one because this one has got the pixels running all the way up the blade to the very top, where this one loses the brightness compared to the bottom. To the top, you lose that brightness. Okay? That's all I wanted to show you. Very minor differences, but the SM Pixel is more expensive for a reason. Thank you for joining us. I'll probably blabbered on, but I just want to give you people an idea, well, you lovely people, an idea of the differences that we have on our website when you go to select which blade you're after. Thank you. Any questions, please contact us at Collector World. Good night.